Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dew and Mati show. Today we have another podcast episode dedicated to our old pals over at the Rockafire Mafia.
Oh my god, we love them so much. They're such our best friends. Aren't you best friends with Travis Backer, fatter, Travis Schafer, shitter?
Yeah, we're talking about the Axis of Evil again today. We got Travis Schafer, Pikalove, and David Ferguson.
Oh no! The pedophile, the beaver, and the oily, greased-up man! That's short.
David Ferguson goes by Program Blue. He's the pedophile who runs Goofy Gas, who tried to get nudes off a 14-year-old child. It recently came to our attention that David had this very revealing picture of Pikalove. I wouldn't say it's a nude photo, but it's a lewd photo. Would you agree with that, Maddie, as a woman? Is this something that women would take as a lewd?
I threw up when I saw it.
Yes, we were very traumatized by this image. It looks like she's in some sort of hotel room. She's wearing a very revealing crop top, like she's damn near naked. I highly recommend that you don't seek out this image because Travis himself has made it publicly available. The backstory behind this, David apparently sent this image to Sean Shepard, also to Pete Fox apparently, but Sean complained about how disgusting this image was and that it made him uncomfortable. Sean, he's this autistic 15-year-old minor. He can barely talk. Because of that, he's actually become like a legend in the community just from like people kind of memeing on the way he talks. He talks in very broken sentences like morning you or guck fuck. I don't know why they're even in contact. I think it's probably related to Program Blue. So yeah, we have this grown man sending lewd images of Pikalove to a minor.
So I guess that just adds more to the police record.
He just can't help himself for some reason.
Hey, I can't help myself. I just like little boys, you know?
So something else people might not know about Travis is that he actually has a history of sharing revenge porn. He has a dick pic from Pete Fox that apparently he took when he was 17. So if that's true, Travis was literally in possession of child porn. He also shared around breadsticks nudes, which he was a dumbass to even send to Travis in the first place. But yeah, he publicly posted that. That's revenge porn. He's literally committing crimes.
It would be a different situation if he didn't care about the porn being on, you know, where he spreads it around and he's like, oh, that's just a picture of my wee-wee. You like it? That's probably what Breadstick would say if he was like, you know, still here with us, but he's not.
Me, like, I'm not like that. That's a line I don't cross. I don't share around people's fucking nudes. So I actually went out of my way to bring this to Pikalove's attention. So I DM'd someone who was a mutual friend to both me and Pikalove, and I said, screenshot this and send it to her because I don't know how else to contact her. She has me blocked on like everything. I said, Tabitha, I know me and you hate each other and shit, but you gotta get a grip on David. Dude somehow got a pic of one of your lewds and sent that to Sean Shepard, a literal autistic 15-year-old minor. It's a pretty friendly message, all things considered. Like, I literally despise this woman, but I'm going out of my way to do like the morally good thing and bringing this to her attention.
And what was her response?
Her exact response was to tell me to jump off a bridge.
Yeah, jump off a bridge. My nudes are allowed to be shared publicly.
Yeah, that really tells you like how out of touch with reality this woman is. Like, you do something nice and they just can't appreciate it. And it's like, if this happened to us, like if my nudes or your nudes, even though we're not dumb enough to fucking take nudes in the first place, if that got leaked and they got hold of it, they'd be spreading that shit like wildfire. They'd be making fake accounts. Putting that all over Instagram.
My booty is all over Instagram, Maddie. My tenders, Maddie. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, Sean Shepard, the Solitude in E minor, and David Ferguson, the old fart, sharing a lovely conversation. Drum roll, please. And then he sends him the nude. Well, somewhat not nude, but still, she has an innie belly button. And then Sean went, what the fuck? And then
this is a fair reaction. What the fuck?
And then his second response was, disgusting Pikalove. And then, you know, David Ferguson said what we all had in our minds. She's stinky. And then, you know, Sean went, yes, I know. And then David gasped, and then he asked him, "Where you get that picture? Disgusting pic photo. Need answer." And then David was like,
She wears shirkin board shirt for me.
and then he asked him for proof. Sean was asking for proof. This poor child asking this old man for proof. This old fart. And then his second response was,
"Can't send new pic to minor."
but he kind of did. Like, she's half nude.
It's a lewd pic.
Shh. My explanation is still going.
Now, and then he sends him sleeping Pikalove.
Yeah, how fucking creepy is that?
And then he went, "Who? Lol, Pikalove. Ha ha ha. Make a picture."
He just takes pictures of her while she's sleeping.
I know. We're all shocked. We're all just like, wow, Pikalove is naked.
Yeah, and to go off of David saying she's stinky, according to his own testimony, she smells like a dead fucking fetus. That's what he told you directly, right?
Yeah. Earlier today on Reddit.com, someone named EarlyBanana3838, shout out to EarlyBanana3838, we love you, dude. He posted on the r/animatronics, Travis, owner of ShowbizPizza.com and Portrait Animatronics, enjoys cuckolding and sharing photos of girlfriend to Rockafire Mafia, which might be true.
Man spitting facts.
Yeah. And, the animatronic fans, some are funny, some aren't. Krishko said,
"What are you talking about? What does any of this mean? Why should we even care?"
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame people for having this reaction because, like, it is an animatronic subreddit. It's not really, like, drama focused, but it is still a funny post regardless.
Yeah, and then, funny people just be like,
"My favorite animatronic."
And then you just got Telegram going,
"Why are you posting this? Also, who cares about what consenting adults do in their private lives?"
They sent this photo to a 15-year-old boy.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's definitely bad. Is someone contacting law enforcement?
And then
I think Sean's mom definitely should.
And then someone went,
"What does this actually have to do with the subreddit, though? A guy who is kind of a prick and owns a lot of things we're interested in is a cuckold. Here's a picture of his partner, I'm assuming." Okay, and
I like how everyone agrees he's a cuck.
Yeah, this is definitely going to get taken down, which is why we're recording this now.
We're archiving it before it becomes lost media.
Of course, someone who owns rare animatronic vintage things is either weird or something, which is true. And then Tabitha.
This is Pikalove / Day Tripper / Tabitha.
Yeah, Day Tripper, they wrote the Beatles. The Beatles wrote Day Tripper, and Day Tripper was written by the Beatles. Anyway, so they went, "This is a photo of me, ... I own animatronics, but this is a photo." Their animatronic, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've seen their Jasper and their Pasquale. They are not in good condition. They do not look appealing to the eyes at all. Like, as a fan of Cyberamics, I don't know why she even got them if she's not gonna restore them to
and a while back we even criticized her for taking the portrait bots and putting them outside as this April Fool's joke, pretending she was gonna send them to Goodwill.
And you gotta remember, these things are the last of its goddamn kind. You're not supposed to put it outside where, we have something called pollution and nastiness in the air, which is why people get acne. So that's why you look so fugly, Pikalove, so fugly. Fugly. Anyway, I never sent it to a kid, which, no, she did not, but it was sent to a kid.
Yeah.
And
no one said Pika sent it to a kid. We are saying that David somehow got hold of this picture and is sending it to kids.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I think Travis is a fat cuck because,
yes,
David owns this. David has this photo.
The fact that he takes no issue with David having both this picture and a picture of Pikalove sleeping is mind-blowing to me. He has to be one of those guys that gets off to other men fucking their women.
Or, if you're speaking, more rationally, he really wants to get a hold of David. He cares a lot about David because of his animatronic shows. What David has is something what Smitty's has, but Smitty's is, a more friendlier, and people would want to go there, and, it's not private, it's not really that private. You can contact him, contact Damon, and he'll let you have a tour. But when it comes to Goofy Gas, David has done, some very terrible crimes.
Yes,
that should definitely get him in. Very heinous, very inherently awful. But Travis, no matter what, will still have a connection with him because he owns a Rockafire Explosion. Even though Travis supposedly had his own Rockafire Explosion, but we don't know.
Yeah,
what
and they do use him for Program Blue.
yeah, so like, he needed that. And then after she said this, she said, I just share weird fashion stuff on my personal Instagram page.
It's definitely weird fashion.
Stupid cover up. No, just to remind y'all, if we scroll back up, she is not wearing any panties. There are no panties here.
And she's making a very provocative face.
Yeah.
Or at least trying to.
Trying, you can see the wrinkles. But anyway, weird fashion stuff. And then I'm assuming this is...
That might be Sean, actually.
That's Sean going, stupid you and Pikalove, bad kid, and you sent program blue and bad kid you. And then Early Banana 3838 went, liar, Travis is a cuck. He likes to share photos of you around to David Ferguson and other Mafia members. David sends 50-year-old Sean Shepard. And someone just went, Lamau. She really went Lamau to this. She really does.
That's because she has no rebuttal.
Yeah, she just has no rebuttal and she really doesn't care. And then Early Banana went, why aren't you wearing pants? You're clearly bottomless. The Mafia lies. Yeah, she's freaking bottomless. Here it comes! The big fat man!
The big greasy man himself.
On his shoe! The greasy butt! Who shat on the place? Who shat on David Ferguson? The man of the hour! Vega Nova 9/11.
Dewmonic Abyss is just stirring up drama for his next podcast.
We do like drama. So the debunk to this is that I had no intentions of originally covering this. Like I said, I literally went out of my way to alert Pika that David was sharing this picture. I even sent it directly to Travis himself, which he ignored. I told them outright, I will not be the person who breaks this story. Travis ended up being the person who leaked this photograph. And now they're just in pure damage control mode.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're even doing. Like,
I'm also not connected to this user that posted the Reddit thread in the first place, so like I had nothing to do with this.
I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna be honest here. We were just watching freaking Madagascar. I got finished drawing that Pikalove photo for the thumbnail, which this is it, like literally right here. I know it's pretty. I did well on the shading. It looks just like Pikalove and all that. We didn't even know who the fuck Early Banana 383 was. We're being god dead.
But whoever they are a goddamn king.
Yeah, so whoever they are. Someone guessing Dewmonic also caressed said Minor to press David for full nudes of Tabitha after he saw this photo, to which David told him he can't send nudes, not that he has any regardless.
And this is an outright lie. We already went over the text messages between Sean and David. Sean didn't even ask for nude photographs from David. David was actually bragging about the fact that the photograph was almost nude.
If you're asking what this has to do with animatronics, the answer is nothing. If it looks like a tool in a grown man's internet slap fight, then yes, that's exactly what it is. Speaking of slap fight, when you finna answer my call? So I've been calling you from day goddamn one, and I want you to contact me this instant. You better dox me on that goddamn website. I'd love to see you try. Do it. Have people call me. Yeah, do it. Travis, I'm inviting you to do it. I was doxed once, I'll do it again. Move along, there's something to see here. Since he's being a twat, y'all should check out DewmonicAbyss.com. He's too much of a virgin to even post that URL, but whatever, I'll do it for him. Okay, my turn. DewmonicAbyss.com, y'all can check it out for yourself, but it's literally just a bunch of literal lies, allegations.
Yeah, so I'm going to say this outright. I am not afraid of your website. I think it's incredibly cowardly. You're doxing addresses, you're doxing phone numbers, you're attacking minors, some of which aren't even doing anything to you, and you're putting out defamation after defamation that you know isn't true. You're calling me a Nazi, you called me a QAnon supporter, I don't follow any of that to begin with. You're calling me a map when I couldn't be more disgusted by a label like that. I mean, I've used my platform to expose these types of people in the fucking community. I was the person who held Pete Fox accountable. I gave people a platform to speak out about Bobby and Cavity Sam's involvement in that lewd puppies orgy group chat. I was the person people went to fucking expose pedophile stories. And now we have Travis going out of his way to harass me and my community because I exposed David Ferguson for trying to get nudes off a 14-year-old child. And the worst part about it, Travis won't even take ownership of this fucking website. He won't take ownership of his own fucking actions. He'll sit here and promote this website that is doxing fucking minors and act like he's completely innocent, or like, oh, I have nothing to do with this. Bitch, you literally brought it up.
Another thing, speaking of doxing phone numbers, I actually got like a 3-minute recording. I called one of the numbers on the website. One was from Pennsylvania. You can guess who that is.
Yeah, they doxed my number on this website.
And then you got this person from New York. If I gotta find their Instagram name. Yeah, I think they said Nobiz CEC. They even, retweeted
They're
what
even sharing the
Dewmonic
post.
Abyss, was retweeting.
Yeah, this is a 14-year-old that Travis doxed on his website for no reason.
Yeah, that is his number. And I called it, and I wasn't expecting people really to answer. I thought, people would be scared. But after
yeah, we didn't even know who this kid was. It was just literally a random person who called Travis, probably just wanting a conversation.
Yeah, so Travis has no idea how to talk to people, just doxes them.
Oh, someone's trying to contact me. Let me just dox.
And does that. And then the 3-minute recording, I'll just put it 3, 2, 1.
Okay, do out of that in.
Wait, Dewmonic Abyss controls this website?
No. It's Travis Schafer and PikaLove and other people. A part of the mafia, bruh.
Oh my god, yo, oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? That's why I've been getting those calls out of nowhere. It just have family members on this phone. I don't know what the fuck is happening on here.
Yeah, it's just it's a whole allegation website where it's just a bunch of lies that they just make up about Dewmonic, saying
oh, he groomed this person.
Is saying if you could talk to dead guinea pig, you could talk about dead
yeah, they're pretty awful people.
Rappers, what the fuck would you put? Play with anime dolls. What the fuck? I don't even like Chuck E. Cheese anymore. I don't even like that shit anymore. What the fuck is my number on there? Why would he put my number? I don't even know his ass.
Yeah,
So
look, bro. Listen.
saying
No biz. I understand the shit that you're going through, but in my personal opinion, you obviously do not deserve this. Your number being on there. I'm very sorry you're going through that. I didn't even know who you were until I called the goddamn number. Nice to meet you and all that, but it's best you definitely contact Dew and he could probably do something about it because he's powerful. If we just let him do this, he'll just continue doing it.
I seen it. Yeah, I seen how he just does stupid shit.
Yeah, and you're probably a minor who has their number on the website, so that's not a good thing.
I'm 14 though. Yeah, I'm a minor, but what the fuck? Oh my god.
Well, we just we all gotta come together and and then continuing on. Early Banana 3838 said, "Go cheat on your wife and abandon your kid again for so much time to harass children." And then Vega Nova, let's be honest, didn't even respond to the cheat on his wife thing. He cheated.
Yeah, he did cheat on his wife.
Bro pulled a John Lennon. But and he said another Dewmonic Abyss lie, which he never backed up.
Which is actually a lie from Travis because I literally posted proof in the next post.
Yeah, so, he posted that.
Yeah, I put out an Instagram post about a 14-year-old child you literally doxed on your website.
And then, he's just been going, did the mafia members take turns with your ex-wife or did they do that with young Tabby? And then bro just admits that, David is a minor attracted person. You don't have to try hard, but keep going, young one. Is keep going, young one, a direct mafia code when you take their turns with Tabby and you sit and watch? Damn!
And here's my legendary response. Bwahaha. Bwahaha. Hey, Travis, we're reading your response live on the podcast. For the record, I did not leak this image. I don't know who this user is, and I find it pathetic you're pushing this narrative as I actually went out of my way to warn you that David was sharing this image around and sent it to a minor, no less. If you want context behind David's horrendous acts of pedophilia, as well as Travis and Pika's desperate attempts to cover it, check out our hit documentary, Rockafire Godfather, which is approaching 6,000 views.
And then Vega Nova just lies fucking again. I haven't spoken to you since last April, since we could have ended all this, and now you're begging me to appear in your podcast to just do that. First of all, we're not begging.
Yeah, we're giving him the offer to appear on the podcast, give his side of the story, and to properly have closure on all of this. And he keeps fucking running.
I just want you all to remember, this man's channel was almost deleted, and then it just came back on freaking April Fools for the most unironic thing ever. So I doubt they're gonna send more because that will fail. So we're just gonna upload more and more proof, and then these guys will probably just fall by the upcoming 2025. And then Early Banana's just going,
old man bad because everyone else is a cuck. Keep yapping.
and then
Dewmonic.
Your friend, David Ferguson, the subject of this conversation, is a middle-aged man and attempted to get nudes off a 14-year-old child. The website you link is literally doxing several of the Mafia's victims, a majority of them minors. I've offered you the opportunity to end this drama, yet you insist on continuing to dox and harass people. Why don't you take it down if you're so desperate for it to end?
And then Vega Nova just goes,
You have nothing to offer anyone, especially me.
which is, he probably has a lot to offer. Which people on that website are minors do? A lot!
Well, to name two right off the bat, we have Sean Shepard, who Travis seems particularly obsessed with, and this 14-year-old who did nothing to the fucking Mafia, and they're doxing his phone number.
Yeah, they were 14. That's what they told me on the freaking phone.
Yeah.
You talk shit but never have any details, and I, 1, cannot take it down, and 2, will never be willing to help you get it down. You're so desperate. I love it.
And I don't know how Travis thinks he's looking good in this conversation at all. He's like literally monologuing as some type of corny supervillain.
May I remind you, this guy's in his 40s.
I know.
Well, don't you have like taxes to file? Don't you got like, I don't know,
His poor daughter's got to be so embarrassed of him.
Don't you got like a family to go back to? Like, what are you doing, bro? You off your rockers. And then, here we go. Early Banana just going off the freaking rails. You're unfit to take any accountability. Is that why you date a 20-year-old with fetal alcohol syndrome since only they match to your maturity? God damn.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn. Oops. Right, there you go. Also, let's see if you have the balls to name DemonicAbyss.com in your podcast. DemonicAbyss.com. Since
Literally.
you're reading my comments live. You couldn't figure out who Clarissa really was, so I'm just kicking back eating popcorn, and you never figure out who's really running that website.
We know Travis is connected to the website.
And then kicking back eating popcorn, is that how you like to be cooked? And then,
Dewmonic Abyss, close this off.
Again, here's an Instagram post of you doxing a 14-year-old's phone number on your harassment website. This 14-year-old commented on my post thanking me for spreading awareness. You can't keep lying yourself out of every situation you get involved in. You contribute to the website, and the website owner has admitted to being in contact with you. You are beyond pathetic. Quit messing with kids.
yeah.
And Travis has no rebuttal to that.
I mean, unless he does, we could, go back up. Oops. Hi, Pika. Okay, we're gonna go to sort by new. Let's see what we got. Okay, so I think we found some new ones, I think right here.
I think the Mafia are shitty at math. They keep forgetting 18 is the age of consent.
This is okay. That is your Instagram, not my Instagram, and you're hard of hearing, not my website either. You need to cough up some links or shut the fuck with your eyes. Besides, this is majority how. Are you shitty at math? Come on. And then, do you have your own input on this? Because I know you have an input on this.
Well, the Instagram post is showing a picture of the docs, which I censored. It's literally on that website that Travis is promoting on this Reddit. Also, plenty of minors are being harassed on that website. Sean, for example, this 14-year-old, Taco,
and then
Funny Man was on the website at one point.
And then, boy was like, I think the Mafia are shitty at math and keep forgetting 18 is 80%. You literally made an account earlier today for the purpose of trolling. Nobody cares what you think.
Travis makes troll accounts all the fucking time. What is he on about?
He's just trying to make himself look good, which is kind of sad.
He's not.
He's oh shit, Early Banana offline. No.
Early Banana going off.
You care because apparently you don't shut the front. See, okay, so here's the funny thing. No, me and Dude don't even know who the fuck
we don't know who this is.
Whoever this is.
Please reach out to us. You are a legend.
Please, can I get your autograph?
Maybe we can get them on the podcast. That'd be funny.
Sign my left hand and my right pinky.
So, in case any new comments pop up,
we'll be waiting.
We'll be waiting.
Next up, PikaLove's weird belly button.
We have come to a closing and a conclusion. Travis is old and probably needs medication.
Old, greasy, needs medication and a shower.
To be fair, if Travis wasn't such a pricky dicky, if everyone in the Mafia was relatively nice people, we'd definitely be friends with them, but that is sadly not the case.
Yeah, think about all the people we've battled with in the past that are willing to make amends and come on the show. Like we had Pete Fox on the show, we had Concept Cheese, Cavity Sam said he might be interested. Aaron Fector said he might be interested. Like, literally, the Mafia are the only people holding on to this fucking grudge from years back and being petty enough to, like, dox and harass people to try and get all this stuff buried.
Even though, you know, that's what, like, you know, our videos are, like, for. They're for, like, you know, archival purposes.
Yeah, the internet ain't forgetting.
Yeah, the internet can't forget the Mafia.
The Mafia and Pikalove's nasty ass.
Nasty ass.
Damn. Rank like shit. Oh, she don't watch. She don't wash.
I want to point something out for the audience's sake. Notice how in this entire thread of Reddit comments, neither Travis nor Tabitha disavowed the fact David had sent this image to a minor. Travis immediately tried to deflect by going after me, and Pika tried to downplay the image as a whole as just a vacation photo. Neither of them disavowed David.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think David, if he didn't do like any pedophilic acts, I don't know. To me, he just kind of seems. How would you describe him, there?
He's like EDP. Like, he's a funny guy. It's just that he's a fucking pedophile, and that ruins like any possible redeeming quality he could have. And he just refuses to like get better and take accountability for it. Like, at least Pete Fox, like, he's going through therapy. He acknowledged that everything he did in his past was fucked up. He's trying to do better.
Yeah, and we
just don't get that from any of these Mafia members.
No, they just kind of smell. But this has come to a closing. Thank you all so much for watching. 10% eye patch Dubby.
Yeah, use code iPads to get 10% off
Dubby.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to be caught up to date on all of the Dew and Mati Show podcast episodes. We're definitely planning on covering the more interesting parts of the animatronic community in the future. So subscribe
when more
to be
interesting
kept in
stuff
the loop.
actually happens.